Dear Diary, a whole year has passed since this COVID 19 came in the world. It changed and affected a lot of things, but the most changed and affected one out of all these things is me and my mindset. Looking back at the past year, I'd say that this pandemic had a significant impact on people's mindsets. It felt as if the world had stopped, as if time had stopped, paralyzed by the uncertainty of, everything. To be honest, I believe that life works in a mysterious way. You are all gloomy, pouting, and bored one day, and joyful, happy, and optimistic the next. And in this context, I'd say I experienced the same thing. When the pandemic started, I was devastated. I was becoming paranoid since I couldn't go outdoors to meet my friends, shop, or do anything else. I was completely phased due to the whole situation, just like any other normal person in this world was. But soon I discovered that certain things sometimes may appear to be a bad news at the moment, but in the end, they turn out to be a blessing in disguise, just as the situation was. Every dark cloud has a silver lining, as the quote says. There was a bright aspect to the situation as well. And as I couldn't do much to improvise the situation, I decided something to improvise myself instead. And I did this by getting involved in as many co curricular activities, competitions, academic pursuits, and events as possible. I even won a few of them, but the ones that I didn't win taught me something new and helped me become a better version of myself. Finally, I'd like to point out that even a broken clock offers 2 times a day correct time. This pandemic was also not a complete misfortune for everyone. It was a boon to some and a bane to the others. It was a boon to those who accepted the uncertainty of nature and went along with it, instead of just sitting by and sulking. These days, sitting by the window with a book in my hand, I often wonder that what was that one thing we people aspired for in those difficult situations? The book answered me, saying, we people desire to shed our difficulties. We look for someone who can cut our cocoons and release us from our difficult circumstances, without realizing that it is in going through these difficult times that we get to fill our wings. It's God's way of preparing us all for the flight ahead. It is these difficult times that ensure the unfoldment of our soul and mind. Anyways, I believe what's gone is gone forever, and those who benefited from it are the luckiest ones. Now, a new day ahead for me. Goodbye.